place affectionately known as the K. We're at Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Opening night here in this brand new season between the New York Mets and the Kansas City Royals. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Kansas City Royals.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. We'll hear more from the guys as the night moves along, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting New York Mets as Terry Collins sets his guys up like this. A look at the starter this lineup will match up against as you take a look at his line on the right side of your screen. David Wright heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Third baseman, number 5.
And the first pitch of the ball game is taken for a called strike one, and a new season of baseball is underway.
First pitch, 7:37.
Down and away, ball one. And it'll be important to stay warm tonight. A chilly 44 degrees here at first pitch. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Now a pitch on the way. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 2-2 now to right. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. And the Royals defensively will look like this behind him. Alejandro De Aza will stand in as he'll get a break from playing the field and be the DH here in this one.
Yeah, it's a nice luxury to have here in an interleague ball game. You give him a little bit of a break from the field, but you still keep that big bat in the lineup.
Open stance by De Aza. Here's the pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Right, especially starting off an at-bat.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Yeah, this ball might have caught him in between hops. He might have been unsure which way to turn his glove, over or under the ball. Instead, it just goes right through him.
In now, Yoenis Cespedes. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch.
Yeah, you know, right now he's just holding on to that curveball just a little too long. This is about a 58-footer, and once it skips away, he's going to make it up to second easily.
And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase, and after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
Runner at second here with 1 man out.
Ball
3-0 now. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. It's my number 7 hitter? Probably not.
Pause, now the pitch. Cespedes takes ball 4 there, and he'll head down to first.
And once they fell behind in the count, I think this is a case where they just say, look, you're going to have to fish for something because we are not going to just lay one right in there for you. Probably not a bad decision against a power guy like this.
Lucas Duda steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. He waits, now the pitch. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0.
And you can bet they'll pitch him carefully with a couple guys on base.
That's 2-0 now.
And now on 2-0, he can't just lay a fastball in there, or he could make this a 3-0 game before you know it.
From the stretch. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
And he lays off again, ball 3. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Fouled back. And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
That's the second walk he's allowed here in the first inning, and I have a feeling if you ask his manager, he's going to say that that's way too many already. You can't go giving away base runners, or you're going to find yourself in a big hole early on.
Michael Conforto has a golden opportunity to give his guys the lead as he stands in with 3 men aboard. He's ready now. The pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
Get two!
Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, he's starting to put himself into a no-win situation. Obviously, you don't want to walk home a run, but you can't just throw a cookie in there because he could bring in 4 with 1 swing.
He's ready. Now the pitch. 2-1 now.
That might take the anxiety away for the moment, but he's going to need a couple more here to prove to himself that he's not losing it.
over at the knees, and that's the second strike.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after strikeout here.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Travis d'Arnaud steps into the box now, and he does so in what feels like what will be an important moment in this one. Bases loaded, high score. From the belt, the pitch lays off 1-0. Bad time for the strike zone to go MIA.
Yeah, and he could have used that one, no doubt about it.
This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More opening day baseball coming up following this. Now the starting lineup for Kansas City, as put together by manager Ned Yost, looks like this. They'll go to work against the hard-throwing right-hander Matt Harvey, as you see his numbers there. And in the field, we see the Mets will line up this way. Lorenzo Cain will stand in to start things out, with his guys pretty fortunate to get out of that last half inning with the game still scoreless.
Yeah, they were able to dodge a bases-loaded situation. That could have gotten out of hand quickly, so maybe they can calm their guy down a bit by getting a couple runs here.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball, 1-1.
If he would have swung at that, he would have never heard the end of it.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Hard to believe he let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
Now here's the pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. And a flip to first from Cabrera in time for the first out.
Batting second, right fielder,
Gerard Dyson stands in. Now the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Yeah, and you know, this is a spot where you just have to make him bring the ball down. It's very difficult to do anything positive when it's up that high.
Line down the left field line. but this is going to get fouled. Now another 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. One out, nobody on. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. Well, that was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
And the pitch. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, he tried to climb the ladder on him there, but it was easy to lay off that pitch because it was so far out of the zone that it wasn't really tempting.
Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
And it really helps having kind of a second leadoff man hitting in that number 2 hole. He's on now with 1 away, and he may get a chance to run in the early going.
Hendrys Morales will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
Harvey over to first, just keeping him close. There's a look, now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner moves into scoring position at second.
Yeah, and here with the runner who's on the move, you've got no chance of even thinking about getting a double play. So a smart idea there just to take the sure out at first.
Eric Hosmer, the hitter now, with a chance to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. And he lays off there, 1-0. He's set, now the pitch. And this winds up inside for a ball, 2-0 now.
Yeah, he's got an open base here. Looks like he's going to use it.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate, 2-1.
That's a two-seam fastball right there. It looks to the hitter like it's going to be inside, and then it tails back to the inside corner of the plate.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Comes set, now the pitch. Now he turns on one and rips it down the line. But a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. He's set, now the pitch. Fastball, and it's strike 3 called. Oh, that looked inside, but instead it's the 3rd out of the inning. Second inning upcoming here in KC with no score. Neil Walker will dig in here to start out the top of the second.